ਰੇਲ ਰੋਕੋ ਮੁਜ਼ਾਹਰੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਕੈਨੇਡਾ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਪਿਛਲੇ 15 ਦਿਨਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਜਾਰੀ ਨੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਮਸਲਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਜਿੱਥੇ ਸਿਆਸੀ ਤਣਾਤਣੀ ਜਾਰੀ ਹੈ ਉੱਥੇ ਪ੍ਰਧਾਨ ਮੰਤਰੀ ਜਸਟਿਨ ਟਰੂਡੋ ਨੇ ਆਖਰ ਇਹ ਕਹਿ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਹੈ ਕਿ 2 ਹਫ਼ਤਿਆਂ ਤੋਂ ਚੱਲ ਰਹੇ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਮੁਜ਼ਾਹਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਆਖਰ ਖਤਮ ਕਰਨ ਦਾ ਔਰ ਨਾਕੇਬੰਦੀਆਂ ਹਟਾਉਣ ਦਾ ਵਕਤ ਆ ਚੁੱਕਾ ਹੈ। ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਆਖਿਆ ਕਿ ਵਿਰੋਧ ਪ੍ਰਦਰਸ਼ਨ ਨੂੰ ਸ਼ਾਂਤੀ ਨਾਲ ਮੁਕਾਉਣ ਦੇ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਸਰਕਾਰ ਆਪਣੇ ਉਪਰਾਲੇ ਵੀ ਕਰ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਉਹ ਇੰਤਜ਼ਾਰ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ ਕਿ ਹੁਣ ਇੰਡੀਜਨਸ ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀ ਦੇ ਆਗੂ ਵੀ ਸਮਝ ਦਾ ਪ੍ਰਦਰਸ਼ਨ ਕਰਨ।
Every attempt at dialogue has been made, but discussions have not been productive. We can't have dialogue when only one party is coming to the table. For this reason, we have no choice but to stop making the same overtures. Of course, we will never close the door on dialogue, and our hand remains extended should someone want to reach for it. In fact, Ministers Miller and Bennett just got off a call with the Wet'suwet'en Hereditary Chief just minutes ago. But the fact remains. The barricades must now come down. The injunctions must be obeyed, and the law must be upheld. The RCMP, independently but in parallel to all our efforts, has made the decision to decommission that command post. That is a direct response to one of the clearest requests from the Wet'suwet'en Hereditary leadership, and yet that has not unlocked the end to the barricades that we had hoped it would be, or were hoping to see. No order of government orders enforcement action or orders operational actions by police forces. We continue to be hopeful that the leadership within these Indigenous communities will find a way to bring down these barricades peacefully. But as a federal government, we have exhausted our capacity to engage in a positive, substantive, active way at our initiative to resolve this, and we will be the onus is now shifted onto Indigenous leadership to look to continue this path of reconciliation in this difficult situation.
उधर कंजरवेटिव लीडर एंड्रू शेयर का कहना है कि प्रधानमंत्री जस्टिन टूडो रेल नाकेबंदियां नूं खत्म करन च कमजोरी विखा रहे हैं। इस करके जिन्हां लोगों ने मुजाहरा किया उन्होंने एंटी एनर्जी प्रोटेस्टर्स का नाम देंदे शेयर ने आख्या है कि उन्हां नूं हल्लाशेरी प्रधानमंत्री की कमजोरी करके मिली है।
Where there are protests that are under the jurisdiction of the RCMP, and I believe that having that leadership shown at the federal level would certainly send the signal that the Prime Minister is serious about what he's saying, but it's quite clear that he's not. In fact, he's sent the opposite signal. For days, he's been basically telling these illegal protesters that he's taking the use of police forces off the table. He's basically been giving them a signal that they can act with impunity. He's also talked about offering concessions to people who are breaking the law. So as we've been making the point over the last few days, this is a very dangerous precedent to set. And as we face developments in the future as it relates to other energy projects, these protesters will continue to be emboldened as they pursue.
उधर अल्बर्टा के प्रीमियर जेसन कैनी का दावा है कि कोस्टल गैसलिंग प्रोजेक्ट ते TMX पाइपलाइन नूं इंडिजिनस लोगों का पूरा समर्थन मिल रहा है। उन्होंने आख्या है कि इन्हां प्रोजेक्टों राहीं इंडिजिनस भाईचारे वास्ते कई रोज़गार मुहैया होने ने ते वैटसवेटन हेरिडेटरी लीडर्स वालों कोस्टल गैसलिंक दे राह नूं रोकना गलत है, क्योंकि सैकड़ियां की गिनती दे विच 129 फर्स्ट नेशन कोल उन्होंने गिनाए ने, जिन्हां दे विचों 120 कम्यूनिटीज़ इस प्रोजेक्ट दे हक च नहीं, इस दे खिलाफ नहीं हैं।
The truth is this, that every Indigenous community that lies along the actual Trans Mountain expansion route supports it. I believe 76 First Nations have entered into benefit agreements around it. According to the, not me, but the Federal Court of Appeal 2 weeks ago, of the 129 First Nations consulted on the Trans Mountain expansion project, 120 are either actively supported or are not opposed to it. And I think we're down to only 4 out of the 129 who are actively opposed.